Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukhascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketurganadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklam Bharadharam Vishnum Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannapadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyad Virada Vaktradhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vignam Nignanti Satatam Vishpaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishnadvaipayanam Vyasam Sarva Bhuta Hiteratam Vedabcha Bhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Now, with Swami's grace, let us continue. Varaha stuti, with Bhagavan's grace, we are entering that part of the Bhagavatam. When Varaha avataram comes there in all splendor, just imagine, appearing Kamala Varnam, Kamala Neelam, the bluish color, so beautiful it is, carrying the earth on its white curved tusks. And Bhagavan's face and neck are all splattered with Hiranyaksha's blood. And so beautiful that form is, the splendor, the majesty, the attractiveness, and its amazement, its ascharya. Rishis, everybody, the Brahma, under his leadership, with Brahma being the Mukhyam, it's led by Brahma, that's what it means, Brahma led by him. All the Rishis started worshipping Varaha Swami and reciting hymns of worship, stuti. And 34 we saw yesterday, the very first slokam in the stuti, Jitam Jitam Te Ajita, they say victory, victory, glory, glory to you, the one indefatigable, one who cannot be conquered. Okay. Yajna Bhavana, you are the form of yajna itself, and you can be experienced only through yajnam also. Trayi, the Vedam, or Tanum's form, your own body is the Vedas, and Paridhunvate, you are shaking off the water, and that's what Bhagavan is doing, and coming out of the water, out of the ocean. Namaha to you, namaskaram. Yat romagarteshu nililyuhu advaraha tasmai namaha. It says the pores of your hair, what they perceive is the nililyuhu advara. This is all the sacrifices are submerged in the. See, when we talk of the pralayam and the Kshirasagaram and Srimad Narayana lying down on this, what is that water? That water is nothing but prema. Nothing but prema. It's the ocean, endless ocean of prema. And that has manifested as Srimad Narayana. That is the endless prema into which all the sacrifices are submerged. They all merge back into it. When I sacrifice my feeling of separation from Bhagavan, from my own prema, from my own self, right now I feel separate from myself. Regardless of my mind is playing tricks, my intellect is playing tricks, and even though my heart tells me otherwise, I don't have full faith in it. So I feel separate, as if it is something else, right? And I feel separate from the universe. I feel why is it difficult for me to even imagine for a second I'm one with the stars, I'm one with the plant, I'm one with the snake that is crawling there, whatever. Why is it so difficult for me? Just think, that feeling of separation I have, and that feeling of separation ultimately, where is it offered, and where does it get merged into this prema, the ocean of love? And that is the pores of the hair, of Varaha Swami. Varaha Swami, again, don't limit and mistake it to be that Varaha form. It has taken that form with a karanam, as we saw earlier, for a purpose. But the form of yajna, the swarupam of yajna, is where the final feeling of separation gets submerged into the ocean of love. And that ocean of love is the pores from which hair comes out, that's the way they picture. Okay? Now we'll go to 35. 35 slokam, Rishis continue imagining Yajna itself, the formless Bhagavan, Yajna and Brahman and Prema, they are all one and the same. There's no difference, okay? Different words, that's all. But formless, but very much present and takes all forms. But the sacrifice that is taking place all the time, the Mahat Tattvam we saw, the idea of creation is to give love and receive love. Just because due to my selfishness I withhold my love and not share it, does not mean the Mahat Tattvam is not taking place. Love is being shared and given. I'm submerged in it. I just don't realize it, that's all. Okay? And that is happening all the time. That sacrifice, sarvahut, as the Purusha Suktam says, that ahuti, that is taking place all the time. And where does it go? And according to the various Vedic meters, there are 7 meters, like, and Gayatri Chantas in one of them, Anushtup Chantas, Brahati, Pankti, like Jagati. These are all various meters. They're all your skin, okay? But the skin of the form of the Yajna Swarupa. Then for in performing yagam, and you offer the sacred kusa grass, right? That kusa grass, the sacrificial grass, Swami, is your hair. That's where they picture. And we also ajyam, that we offer ghee into the fire. So the fire udipsa, that means it burns brightly. That ghee, that clarified butter, as we call the ghee, that ghee pot, we ask your eyes, Swami, is the way they say. What does it mean? Bhagavan's eyes is nothing but prema. Prema is pouring out from Bhagavan's eyes. Prema is inseparable. Love is inseparable from Bhagavan's eyes. And amazing it is. And that this is so true. The ghee pot is the eyes. And that is, looking back, I've been fortunate to see Bhagavan's eyes that actually the color of ghee a few times. Then the yaga has 4 priests. Each one has got a designated duty. Brahma being the head. Brahma there means not the creator Brahma, but for Yagasala, performing yaga. Those days, they were all so, management and administration was perfect, was spectacular. We don't have MBAs and all that, but still they knew how to administer, how to delegate work, how to organize work, how to plan, how to execute it. Everything new. And so performing a yaga is not simple. Even though today we do homams, with just one pandit and all that, but you go to Yagasala, you'll have around every Agni Kundam, you'll have 4 main activities taking place. There will be other assistants there, but mainly 4 activities. The Brahma is the leader. He says what should be done when. Everything is done under his command and supervision, according to Vedic mantrams. So other people, one person will be chanting the mantrams. Then Rik is called. He'll be chanting the mantram, the Veda mantram. Another person would offer the ahuti into the fire, right? And that is the responsibility of another person. It cannot be offered all the time. Only at some point, at a certain point in the Vedic mantra recital, it has to be offered. And swaha, we say. And then there is a 4th person, he's got vashatkaraha, then who says vashata. So each one has got a duty. So there are 4 main activities taking place in the yagam. So those activities, those priests who are doing those activities, Swami, are really your form, and they are your legs. Always legs means the one that supports, right? These activities are important. But this sounds so, for us, for you and me, this sounds an impossible thing. What are these rishis talking of? They are not fools. They are much, much wiser than you and me combined, and phenomenally wise. And what they experienced and understood we are even just scratching the surface of what they have understood and discovered and left behind. So how can I question their wisdom? So for that now they themselves answer to give me comfort. He says, no. People who are sinful cannot visualize this form. They themselves say. You have to be absolutely pure to be able to see the presence of Bhagavan in these various acts of sacrifice that is taking place in Prapancham. Right? So we take their guidance. And sinful means what? Selfish. Always remember that. See, very easy to identify. You can give so many branches and desires and anger and this and that. That's correct. Cruelty and harming others. So many things are there. Fundamentally, sin equal to selfishness. Okay? So people who are sinful, they cannot, they're not blessed. They cannot see this form of yours. Not only the Varaha Swami form, but the form of the sacrifice, the embodiment of the sacrifice that is taking place, occurring, right from the beginning of creation to the end of it. That sacrifice is what is taking place. For that you have to be absolutely sinless, niranjana. Absolutely you have to be sinless. And this form of yours, which is identical with the sacrificial activity, sacrificial rites and rituals. Okay, that is number 35. Rupam tava etat nanu dushkrita atmanam durdarsanam deva. Okay, deva, number 35. 1 minute, let me get it here. Atmakam. Okay. Dursanam deva yet advara atmakam chandagumsi yasya tvachi barhihi romasu ajyam drusi tvak drushu chatur hotram tvang angrishu chatur hotram. Let me read that again. The light properly set up. Okay. Number 35. Rupam tava etat nanu dushkrita atmanam durdarshanam deva yat advara atmakam chandamsi yasya tvachi barhihi romasu ajyam drusi tvang angrishu tu angrishu chatur hotram. So Romasu ajyam drusi tu angrishu chatur hotram. Rupam tava etat nanu dushkrita atmanam durdarshanam deva. Okay. Tava etat nanu but. So now the previous slokam they say karana sukarayate namo namaha tasmai namaha. You assume this form for a purpose, but you are actually yajna bhavana. They say that, isn't it? Now that form, nanu, but that form of yajna, sacrifice, tava etat, tava you are etat, this form of yajna, of swarupam, the rupam, tava etat rupam, you are this form, not just the Varaha Swami form, but the form of yajna bhavanam. Dushkrita atmanam, people who are harmful, hurtful, who are sinful, those people, durdarsanam, they cannot get this darshan of this form, deva. Okay. Now, yet which advara atmakam. Advara atmakam means the this form of yajna is worshipable by performance of yajna only. I cannot intellectually understand it. I cannot read from a book, hear in a discourse. No, it has to be experienced only through sacrifice. Next time I do automatically in response to the call from my hridayam, if I do a sacrifice. So I participate in a sacrificial activity, not just do an activity. Participate in the sacrifice that's already taking place, despite me. If I just pay attention to that, then I begin to get a taste of this yajna bhavanam. Okay? That is what it means. Yet, advara atmakam, worshipable only through alignment with the sacrificial activities taking place in prapancham. Chandamsi yasya tvachi. Which form? Yasya, this form of sacrifice, embodiment of sacrifice, the formless form of sacrifice of yajna that is taking place, yasya, that which, chandamsi tvachi, for that the skin or the Vedic meters, chandamsi. We saw your body is the Vedas and the skin is the Vedic meters. And barhihi romasu, barhihi, or the kusa grass, the sacrificial grass offered in a yajnam, that is romasu, that is the hair of this form of sacrifice. This is yajna swarupam they are describing. Romasu, that barhihi romasu. Ajyam drusi, the eyes of that, the pupils of that form, or the like a ghee, ajyam, the clarified butter. And how does a clarified butter look? It's exactly like that. Beautifully it is. It smells so amazing it is. When Bhagavan looks at you and the eye vision changes, it's amazing it is. And so then too, but or also angrishu chaturhotram. The chaturhotram, the 4 hotras, are the legs. Angrishu means legs. Now the 4 chaturhotram we thought those are the 4 activities performed in the yajnam. We saw that Brahma, the Rik, the Vashatkara, and one who does the Ahuti. Right? Those activities. What does it mean to me, sir? How can I relate it to it? Right now I'm telling you, this is beautiful. The moment you think of, let us take that slokam from Bhagavad Gita we shared a couple of sessions before. Okay, Brahmarpanam Brahma Havihi Brahmagnau Brahmana Hutam. Okay, let us take those 4 words, four activities there. Brahmarpanam, Brahma is equal to yajna, is equal to prema. So what is it taking place? What is the Rishi saying? The sacrifices are taking place. These are your forms. Arpanam, the thinking process, right? The resolution, the sankalpam, that I am going to offer this to Bhagavan. Let us say that thinking itself is Brahma only, is Bhagavan only, not you or not me. So the moment that sankalpam occurs, you must say, oh, that is a form of yajna. That is a yajna swarupa. That is Varaha Swami here. That is Brahman. That sankalpam is mental thought that occurs. That is Brahman only. Yajna only. Brahmarpanam. Brahma havihi. The havis, the one that I'm going to offer in the thing. We talked about the 4 priests, offering havis. So here the havis that I'm doing in my life, the speech I do, the thought I have, the actions I do, whatever it may be, that also is not me. It's only Brahman. That's a simple equation. Brahmarpanam, Brahma. Havihi is Brahman only. That is yajna. That sacrifice is taking place. Simple. Okay? You come here, sitting here in this session. That activity you have done is yajna only. That is a yajna swarupa. Don't think you are doing it and you are coming here. Okay? So that's the way we got to relate. And what is the third activity? Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagnau. The fire into which it is being offered. In other words, the goal, the place in which this offering is taking place, that is also yajna. That is also Brahman only. Then Brahmana Hutam, Ahutam, the action of offering. Swami, I offer this to you. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu, we say like that, right? So, Swami, I'm offering this to you, okay? And that action of offering is also only Brahman only doing that. That's also Brahman. Everything is equal to, the same as Brahman. Okay? Then if I equate it like this and find oneness in all these 4 activities, Chaturhotram, in my life itself is a yagam. It itself is a yajnam only. Okay? Please remember that. Only sacrifice is taking place. Okay? So I do these 4 activities and picture now you begin to get an idea of the form of yajna in your own life, isn't it? Every activity I do, oh, that is a form of Bhagavan. And we see which part. Okay. And what I'm offering, okay, what everything is now Brahman. If I train myself like that, Brahma Karma Samadhina, then all the actions I do, which is thinking, speaking, and doing, those are the three actions I do. All those three are only Brahman. I become one with it when I train myself. At that time, Brahmaiva te gandavyam. Through that, I attain Brahman only. That is the meaning of that slokam. And that is exactly what he is describing, the various activities we do and which part of this Yajna Swarupa it is. That is what the rishis are describing, what they are experiencing. So 35, let's read it again once and then move on to next slokam, because this is going to continue over a few slokams. So many activities, so many forms of the yagam, what they do, everything they are relating to Bhagavan's form only. Rupam tava etat nanu dushkrita atmanam durdarshanam deva yat adhara atmakam chandamsi yasyat tvachi varhi romasu ajyam drusi to angrishu chaturhotram. Now in 36, but oh Lord, now 36 is an interesting one, because these are all now we are introduced to words that are absolutely unfamiliar to us, because we are not familiar with how yagam and the yajnam is performed. Okay, and so there are different types of yajnas, the sacrificial rituals prescribed in the Vedas. Some of them you would have heard. Agnihotram is one of them. You would have heard that. Vajapayam is another one. Okay, and some of the words that are used, for example, Srak, Shruva, Barhihi, Chaturhotram, Ida, Chamasa, Prasitra, Graha, Agnihotram. We'll take these 9 types now that will be covered in Slokam 36. Okay? The other rituals will take it up as and when it appears in the Slokam. In 36, these are the words that's going to appear. First one, Sruk Tunda Asit Sruva Isa Nasayoho Ida Udare Isa Nasayoho Ida Udare Chamasaha Karnaha Angre Prasitra Masye Asye Grasane Grahastu Te Yet Charvanam Te Bhagavan Agnihotram. Read the slokam again. Sruk Tunda Asit Sruva Isa Nasayoho Ida Udare Chamasaha Karnaha Angre Prasitram Asye Prasane Grahastu Te Yat Charvanam Te Bhagavan Agnihotram. Okay? Just about every word is a new word. So let's take one at a time. Tunda. Tunda means the tongue. Tongue is the sruk. The sruk is one type of sacrificial ritual that is done. Sruk. Okay, is your tongue. Sruva is another one. And Sruk Tunda Asit. That means the sacrificial ritual that is performed as performing a yaga. The sruk is your tongue. That is how it is situated. Asit. Sruva Isa. Sruva. Sruva is another form of sacrifice, and that is Isa, O God. That is Nasayo, of the nostrils. That is the second type. Then Ida Udare. Ida is another one, and that is Udare, your belly. Okay. Then that is belly. Next one is Chamasaha, is another form of ritual that is done, that they consider to be Karna Rangre. That means Karna Rangre. Karna means ears. Rangre means the holes in the ear. This is so beautiful. What it means, instead of getting confused a little bit about these various forms of yagangal, the rituals that we are not familiar at all with. We don't know. Honestly, at least I don't know. But the moment you say Karna Rangre is Chamasaha, let us take that as an example, and you can use this analogy to relate to how Bhagavan is present in your own self as Yajna Swarupa, on how the various sacrifices are taking place if you pay attention to it. Okay, they are taking place, whether you like it or not. See, Suchisravaha is a name, nama we use in Sahasranam. It's a very important name for Bhagavan. Okay, all names are important. This particular one is very powerful because you can relate to it very easily and realize its power. What does it say? Suchisravaha means the one that hears only the pure things, only the good things, the beneficial things in whatever is heard. So many things fall on my ear. If I pay attention to all that, my mind will be only a gutter and confused, absolutely muddy gutter it will be, right? But if I choose to take only what is beneficial and only what is good and what is beneficial means whatever gives me the company of Bhagavan in whatever I hear, then that is good for me. The Shakti in me that does it is Suchisravaha. So here, what is the sacrifice I made? Sacrifice is to give up all the things not required. But that is what Karna Range means. The holes in the ear, the sacrifice that's performed is called Chamasaha in the Yajna. Then Prasitram Asye. Prasitram is another. Prasitram is the activity that is done by Brahma, the ruler in that, the supervisor in the yaga performance, and that act of sacrificial ritual that he does is Asye. That is your mouth, the mouth of the Yajna Swarupa. Then Grasane, Grahaha too. Then the Grahaha is another form of ritual, and that is Bhagavan Grasane, that is his throat. And next one is Yat Charvanam Te Bhagavan Agnihotram. Now, Yat, which is Te Bhagavan, Ye Bhagavan Agnihotram, Charvanam Agnihotram. Charvanam means chewing in the mouth, and that is called the sacrificial ritual called Agnihotram. What a beautiful thing it is. Just thinking for us now, I can relate this immediately to me. Okay. Oh, every time I chew my food, I'm actually performing a sacrifice called Agnihotram. What is the sacrifice here? I'm just chewing it. See, the activity, the action, the Shakti, power and energy I'm expending to chew in my mouth is for what? Not for the benefit of the mouth, not for the benefit of the teeth, but it is for benefit of digestion. It has to facilitate digestion in the stomach and the intestine. So in turn, when it is digested properly, the nourishment comes back and nourishes the mouth and the tongue and the teeth and all that. The whole life is exactly like that. If every action I do only beneficial to others, the society benefits, the world benefits, and I'm also part of the same society and the world, I also benefit. That is the natural law that should be followed and should be operated, that we should all execute. That's what all the other creations, they all do that. The tree does it, the earthworm does it, the mountain does it, the clouds do it, lightning does it. Everything does only that. Okay? So benefit for the others, benefit for all the other human beings, not only human beings, for all the beings. Then I am also part of that. Samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu means I am also part of that lokam. That is what expansiveness heart means. Okay? And here, so that chewing I does, now next time you chew food, think you are doing Agnihotram, sacrifice. See, that is sacrifice involved. Now chewing in the mind, that is very important. Also, chewing not only in the mouth. Now if you check chewing in the mind, now if I start chewing and reflect on the good things I heard, smaranam I do, then what happens? I get clarity. My heart expands. That is a sacrifice that is taking place. Automatically, without me, that sacrifice is taking place, where the impurities are burnt or given away. So all these sacrificial activities are taking place continuously, constantly, and they are all yielding benefits. Sooner or later, the benefits add up. Okay, so you can begin to get a glimpse into the realm of the prapanjam, the sphere, the world of sacrifice, in which I am also participating. Okay, the only thing is I didn't know, but I am automatically participating. I don't have any choice about it. So this mindset change, paradigm shift is very important to be able to see the form of God, form of Bhagavan in everything as Yajna Swarupa. This is the beauty of the incomparable beauty of the stuti. The stuti means the slokams of prayer that rishis. And they are not ordinary rishis. These are Prajapati, the very first rishis we are talking of. Vasishtha, Atri, Angirasa, so many people like that, Bhrigu and all that, So we must pay attention to that. And just not read it as one slokam and move on. Okay, 36. Sruk Tunda Asit Sruva Isa Nasayoho Ida Udare Chamasaha Karna Rangre Prasitram Asye Grasane Grahastu Te Yat Charvanam Te Bhagavan Agnihotram. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.